So who is good at jiu-jitsu despite being poorly built for it? One example that came to mind when I was asked this question was Ryan Hall. Now, if you look at Ryan Hall now, he's fairly athletic looking, and not to say anything disparaging about him, but he is somewhat lanky, but not very tall, which generally, if you're gonna be lanky in jiu-jitsu, it's better to be tall. But he was able to make certain movements work for him. First, he was known for his triangle choke, and then that evolved into him being known for things like 50-50, the heel hook, and things like that. So in broader terms, when you think about who wouldn't be good at jiu-jitsu, or their body type, or am I too tall, or am I too short, or fat, or skinny, round, rectangular, whatever, keep in mind that you're only tall in jiu-jitsu relative to your training partner or your opponent. So if I'm taller than somebody who is 5'10", I'm obviously no longer, and I'm 6 feet tall, then I'm obviously not, that's not the case when the person is 6'6". And you don't want to dismiss certain techniques or movements as this is for tall people and this is for short people, but rather to understand that a taller person has longer levers, longer bones in their skeleton. A shorter person has shorter levers. So if I'm shorter than my training partner, movements that require me to get under or into smaller spaces will be easier. Some examples of this could be the half guard, the X guard, the butterfly guard. If my opponent is very tall and I'm shorter than them, it'd be easier to fit underneath them and execute those techniques. And likewise, if my opponent is shorter than me, using the spider guard, the close guard, triangle chokes, things like that are going to be very effective because the longer limbs are going to allow me to stave off my opponent until I'm ready to draw them in for an attack, whether it's a sweep or a submission. If you want more videos, please click below to subscribe. If you want to dive in deeper, you can click here to get a free video seminar I did of one of my favorite sequences from standing to submission. And if you have any questions or anything you want to see, please leave it in the comments below.